Hi, live with Virus at Regent Street, Piccadilly Circus, Central London. On a cloudy Saturday tea time, and today's episode is called Come On England, as we delve deep into the Euros. But before we take a look at today's format, I've got a little request for you, lot. Are you right, brother? I've got a little request for you, lot. How you doing? You okay? I've got a little request for you, lot. A couple of weeks ago, I did send out a little link for some questionnaire. It's from my sponsors at Goldsmiths College, which is a quick little 5 minutes ago. Sadly, not one of you did get a chance to actually do it. So what happened is that they did ask me to ask you, can I try again? Now, these people at Goldsmiths, they're all right. They're developing an outdoor parks well-being program. It's to help with the mental health of people during the pandemic. Good people, you know, doing good work. So if I can send it out again next week, maybe you could have a little look at it. You know what I mean? Please try and give it 5 minutes. I'll send out my ex-girlfriend. Alright, so, thanks for that.
And the game we're going to play today is...
No one can't know. Oh, sorry. Mashed up their thing, sorry. Okay, it's anonymous. No one can't know it's you lot. Alright, so if anything, it'll help you look good. So, say no more, yeah? On to today's format. Right, so, we've got a micro local history. You alright, brother? We've got 5 poems. That's 5 help your mind stay alive. And then, of course, we got the walkabout. Right? So, Regent Street is a major shopping street in the West End of London. It's named after George, the Prince Regent, and he later became His Royal Highness George IV. And it was actually designed by a chap called John Nash, developed by a chap called James Burton, and it runs from Waterloo Place in St James's Way at the south end, and it goes all the way through Piccadilly Circus, Oxford Circus, right up to Waterloo Place and Regent's Park itself, up at the upper end, the north end. So it just means that Regent Street was one of the first planned developments of London. It was kind of like an ordered structure of London streets that had been planned since the aftermath of the Great Fire of London in 1666. The road was designed to curve between East Oxford Street and Piccadilly, kind of circling around St James's Square. Okay. Its central section was for shops and fashion and of areas of particular taste. Okay, so the design was the top. Hang on a minute, what's going on here? Right, pause the show. Check them out. Extra bonus for the show, innit? Come on, let off now. Yes, just a bubble. Yeah, sit down. They're sweet. Let me get out of the way. Okay. Well, that's a lovely show, but back to the main show. Okay. Go on, kids. Kill it. Okay, back to the main show. The design was adopted for the area by an Act of Parliament in 1813, permitting loans from the government of up to £600,000 for building and construction work. Just add a couple of zeros here in today's money. Right. So it got government support, mainly because it was the aftermath of the Napoleonic Wars. Get me? As a result, you had to have a way, it was an urgent need for the government to create jobs. Well, that sounds familiar. Okay. Left, take a right. Off I go, got a green light. That's my favourite green light. Okay. Looking good. Okay. Okay, so just gonna get this little bit here. Look at the beautiful Regent Street. See the curve I was talking about? God have mercy. Pretty? No, not them. That. Not them. That. Okay. I said not them. That. You're too wicked. Right, I'm gonna take my left. I'm gonna take my right. And I'm gonna wait. Everyone's coming down this road. So yeah, the government, they had to kind of make jobs, it was urgent. The buildings were leased out, yeah, down this beautiful Regent Street, on 99-year leases, yeah. So in fact, money could be retrieved back just from the rents. Okay. I'm finally crossing this road, let's just do it. Okay. During the 19th century, okay, fashions kind of changed, you get me? And the original shops, you alright girl? Nice to see you. And the original shops in Regent, they became out of fashion. You alright brother? You alright? Became out of fashion and it changed. So really, they were a bit small and they were limiting trade, you know what I'm saying? So, as those 99-year leases we're talking about ran out, what we did is it was redeveloped, and between 1895 and 1927 by the Crown Estate. Yeah, I said down there I feed the birds. One love, yeah? Alright. By the Crown Estate, redeveloped between 1895 and 1927. And the modern Regent Street that we all know and love, Regent Street, is a development of that. So look who's filming who, eh? Alright. So, what happened next, really? We come down this gorgeous street. How gorgeous it is. Got a little bath, in a bath. Okay. No, not like a shower, bath in England. In fact, the only thing that survived from the original building is the sewers, which is down by top of Oxford Street. It's a bit crap, really. Yeah, get it? Alright. So by 1970s now, the Regent Street it's kind of gone into decline now. I don't know, low investment, really. Low investment and big competition from Oxford Street, which has gone big. Kind of fed that, you know? So in 2002, the Crown Estates, which actually owns most of this beautiful street, okay, on behalf of the Queen, started a major redevelopment, right? And in 2013, they sold a large part of it to the Norwegian oil fund. And now the street has got bigger shops, really, as you can see, much bigger outfits that can handle the trade. And as a result, it just means that it's become the head office. The England support bus. Looks like they're going to win the match. Go on, England. So it just means that as a result, we have, and there's their backup, you know, Royal Escort. Okay, so it just means that It's now the headquarters for many big brands like Apple. So okay, on to today's first poem. Right, now, the subject matter of this poem. See what you have inside the middle of the wealth. You alright, brother? You alright, sister? Nice to see you, yeah? Alright, see what you have inside of all this wealth? You see them? That's our conscience. Alright, carry on. So, as we are saying now, slavery, the subject matter of the following poem contains adult themes and is for over 18s only. Slavery, the old seduction, master of deceit, mistress of seduction. Once again, cinch. Then look up a man called William Lynch. It's 1712, and the slavers want to maximise their profits. So, they make this guy called Lynch their prophet. Horses used to tear tar-coated African men apart in front of their pregnant women, setting fear in their babies' unborn hearts. Enough! Googling if you want to hear more. Slavery is what made Britain great. From Horatio Nelson to Henry Tate. Stately homes wrought by slaves, their blood, their bones. Now, we come to the real travesty. Got a green light, see there? Now we come. Everyone's got a green light there, right? Oh God. There we go. Now we come to the real travesty.
I'm not one of those guys that's multiple times.
The erasure of our history. Yoruba, Fanti, Mandingo, Ashanti, plus many more tribes of Africa. Instead, we are shown as Tarzans, little helpers, savages in need of Christian scriptures. So, we have to give a nod to our friend Bob. None but us can free our mind from mental slavery. You are the key. Forgive. Never forget. And love your family. Maybe then, one day, we can live side by side like the ebony and the ivory that sit down upon the piano key. And finally, banish the recommendation of slavery. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. Okay, poem 2 has a special resonance. Tonight, England play for a place in the European soccer semi-finals. Poem's called Now That's Sterling. Now that's sterling. It's again. The media is circling Raheem's gun tattoo. Has got them yowling. Can it be that a Jamaican-born street urchin got the future king lurching?
But Beans didn't come around till...
There you go, Pound Estate. We were talking about that just now. There you go. Got the future king lurching. The whole of Wembley dancing. Even Alan Shearer was prancing. No one's seen such a thing. Not since Frodo destroyed the ring. Yeah, baby. Right. Let's get Raheem's story straight. We better not wait. Raheem Shaquille Sterling was born in the Mabley district of Kingston, Jamaica in 1994. A bit busy, a bit congested. Got a green light, not my favourite. There it is. He was born to a mother who had competed for the Jamaica's athletics national team. His father was murdered when he was 2. Leaving Jamaica, Neasden in London is where they did go. When he was 5, and like so many young black men, he was sent to a specialist school. And all that jive. But talent is talent. And age 10, QPR took him in. Then came Liverpool, and then Man City. The rest you know as football history. 95 appearances for Liverpool, 18 goals. 195 appearances for Man City, 78 goals. England under 16, 1 goal from 7. England under 17, 3 goals from 13. England under 21, 3 goals from 8. England senior team, 18 goals from 68. To date, could be more by the time you see this video, mate. Yeah. Raheem Sterling is vilified online, slated in the press, attacked in the street. No one talks about the thousands of pounds that he laid gracefully at Grenfell's feet. His medal is MBE.
Yeah, because I really like the first one. I remember the first
He gives to his mum, who said, take a club outside London, away from the gangs and away from the gun. Way back in a day when he and his mum used to clean Wembley before the day had even begun, in a line of black pioneer footballers and heroes. That's where Raheem Sterling, that's where his name goes. Thank you. Right, well, poem 3 takes us into the world of pure poetry. So this one is called Dinner in Hell. 1, 2, 3. Dinner in Hell. Not so swell. Lost Hope lasagna. Followed by anxiety gel. Starter for two is the Lost Soul shoe. Plus lamenting laces as well. Dinner in hell. Alright, right now, today's fourth poem. It's called Home, Sweet Home. Right. Street's getting busy now. There we go, coming up to Oxford Street now. What were you doing in the summer of 1999? Remember Y2K? And the glitch that would make all tech ditch. Well, that's how long Chorv bin stay in jail. We pray each day that moves slower than a snail. The American justice system didn't turn a knife, and many people say he should have got life. But this time, it was on pole. Because in that state, after 15 years, all lifers are eligible for parole. Not that T-roll. 270 months. That's 270, says the judge. As the killer cop's mother spouts her fudge. Every victim of racism knows it starts at home. And that the apple never falls far from the tree. Sit down, shut up, and drink your own poison from its bitter cup. Yeah. George Floyd, 7-year-old daughter, said it best. My daddy changed the world. Lord have mercy. Almighty me. What a blood clean travesty. Don't worry, Derek. Jail won't hold totally strange me. A jigger looker man has made detail and fancy living arrangements. Virus. Well, this is a big off, long ass show. And we're coming to the 5th and final poem today. How you doing? It just means that today's show, I hope you enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of you there missing. So this one now is what I always used to say to my ex-gal. Sometimes you gotta lighten the load. Okay. Let's get across this road, shall we? Never mind. I'm gonna do a cheeky. Okay. I'm gonna do a cheeky week. Here we go. Sometimes you gotta get around. To say to my ex-girl, sometimes you gotta lighten the load. Carry on, Conservatives. Oh, Regent, is that flour on your apron? Lion tonight. You better get that right. The mighty Tonga paid a US glamour girl £100,000 of taxpayers' wonga. When asked, should Tony Andy Cock resign, he replied, crikey no, his behaviour's way better than mine. So, in that case, Hans, place, and jolly well back to my place. PPE contracts to old boy firms. Brothers who loved like Yoris and Comtings. Now diss each other like germs. Enough of all the superlatives. Just carry on, Conservatives! Wow, thanks for all your time today. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Slightly different retail kind of show today. The lovely Regent Street, pandemic kind of Regent Street. And before we wrap it up, as usual, it's time for walkabout. Yes, I used to come down there all the time to go to Slap Harry's Wine Bar. That's on Piccadilly Circus, a Maximus night spot as well. Yeah, let's just swear my old friend type Ian McAllister to work as manager of the Crimey Street Puma store. Just come up there enough times, lunchtime. I was so macked off in Puma, guess what he used to call me? He used to call me Puma. So, thank you very much from Oxford Street. I had a lovely time. I want to say thanks for your time today. You know I love you. Virus. Boy, it's been a while. Yeah, I do. Take care now. All the best.